Hey, hello, how are ya? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Mark. How's getting on today? Hello, and welcome back. This roof's new, and this was very confusing to build. Oh my god, it's really dark down here. So far, all I've put in is a roof. It is very confusing, and I also just don't know how I'm gonna do the sides and the back. I guess I could just slap down some bamboo and then, I don't know, just do it very slowly. But I have definitely decided that it will just be occasional updates. And then maybe the odd time lapse here and there when we're doing the more interesting stuff. Like the horns, like the tail, actually finishing it off. And then I'll show you my whole thought process for when we're actually doing the interior, because I really would like the interior to be something special as well. I also, well, how are we gonna get into it? Because I haven't really thought that one through yet. Because obviously there'll need to be a hole somewhere that either we fly in, or I guess we just keep the pillars with a ladder. But then, oh my Christ. Go away. That wasn't very nice of you. But then if we just keep the ladder, it's gonna look like the Guardians on stilts. Last time I checked, they don't have legs, so how can they be on stilts? Oh, hello friend. So if you have any ideas on how we can get in and out of the Guardian farm, some way that isn't laddery, so we can probably just fly through it with our elytra. But I don't want it to be just left with a massive hole in the mouth, because I think that would look really weird. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, did I just leave here to go back to grab a couple blocks and then come back? And then you're thinking, why did he take us with him? I get lonely sometimes, okay? Thought you guys would like to hang out. Sue me. I had an idea that maybe this would work. Because remember when we looked at the Guardians, and I looked at their eyes, and I was like, so they are kind of slightly grey. Would the calcite look good? I think having it being textured and then actually being on the, that could be alright. It's kind of white, it's kind of grey. It does look a little bit weird going from the actual just solid, really smooth color white and the red into that, but I think it probably looks better than just the random bit of grey, right? Oh no, that actually doesn't work at all, does it? Why is the calcite so bright, but the white concrete is so dark? That was really unexpected. Maybe when they've got their horns and their spines in, it'll look, I don't know, better? Quite disappointed by that. Right, does that look anything similar to that? Aha, you'll do nicely. No, because the corners of their eyes is just a very pale grey. Look, I'm asking for help. A pale grey color that can go in the corner of their eyes. I don't think the calcite is what I'm looking for. I definitely don't think the light grey concrete is what I'm looking for. I don't know if these are too big. Should they be smaller? Send in your suggestions, because I apparently really need the help. Sometimes when I read the comments, an idea just jumps out and I go, yes. Just like this. What an idea. I wasn't sure how it would look, but I think that's quite cool. What I'm gonna do, so these guys are obviously floating here. I highly doubt you will remember, but this actual bit of the ground wasn't here. I've terraformed this in myself, as well as the ground over here. I'm gonna make columns for these guys that come off of this, and then probably give it the same kind of texture as here, so it does kind of look like the columns are collapsing and just barely holding them up. But I think they've come together really nicely. That's exactly how I hope the statues look down at the village. The color contrast, I mean. It looks really good. Honestly, just no complaints. Look at it. I think it looks great. These new deep slate blocks, honestly, some of them are just my new favorite blocks. They're incredible. But most importantly, what does it look like from the base? Well, if you ask me, I think they look pretty good. I think they fit in very nicely. And that I just realized. So there he looks like he's got a staff. Over here it looks like he's got a walking stick, because I've not finished that off. Whoops. I'm gonna go fix that right now. But once again, thank you for the great suggestion. Thank you for helping me produce content. Now that these dudes are here, I need to be on something just as cool as they are. And I kind of have an idea in my head, but I also have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn the camera on and we're gonna design something together. I really wished I had changed how these look underneath. No, I can probably do something with this. I've not brought anywhere near enough of the colored concrete with me, so that's the center block. Right, I can probably just dig you out because you're under that anyway. Yeah, I suppose probably just actually having the column in the middle might be fine. Wait a minute, am I an idiot? I think I'm an idiot. Yeah, this is just not anywhere near the set. You can't say that word. You moron. That'll do for now. I have an idea in my head on kind of what I want. Without realizing it, I didn't give myself a center block, and now I'm kind of already panicking. I'm either one short or one too many. Right, glorious. Cool. Splendid. What's the idea I have in my head? Well, that's a very good question. Interesting. So if they're double slabs, it'll connect, but if it's a single one, it won't. Weird. I didn't know that. That's just the wrong block. What possessed me to make this such a weird shape? Why do I just not like myself? I've just gone, oh, that'll be cool. Ooh, that was a mistake, but I actually quite like the look of that. Hold on. The kind of idea and the kind of theme that I want. I would love this to kind of look like it's not necessarily spiraling down, but definitely, actually, hold on. Right, that would go there and it'll join there. Yeah, that could actually work really well. It's not exactly what I was wanting, but it's kind of fit the purpose of what I actually perfectly want. It needs to be a little bit bulkier. How would I fix that? I hope you're enjoying this little trip into the mind of how I design stuff. These need to be... Nope, nope, they certainly don't need to be that. What if these came down one more? That's a little bit chunkier. I quite like that a little bit more. I quite like the blue. I like just having the little hint of it. That's exactly how I wanted it. Am I gonna fall off a cliff? No, we're good. It look like from afar. A little bit skinny. It needs to be held together by something more, I think. What if we just had like these coming down here? Would it connect onto anything? Or if it did, would it look terrible? What if I did that and that? That, like that. And had the, ooh, that could be funky. Let me grab some walls. That would be cool, except I think it'll look a lot less cool when they're joined together like that. Or does that actually? Down here doesn't look right. Ooh, that joins on. Of course it does. I quite like how that looks, actually. Let me see if I still like it in the morning. Something that does need to change. Let's just put that there. Bring this down one. I would love to get those back if I can grab them. Thank you very much. Only half slabs. That shouldn't join onto anything, correct? I quite like the way that looks. How did I do this on the other side? No, it has to stick out one more. That's where my confusion's coming from. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love that. Remember earlier on when I said I was going to copy this style here and make them look destroyed? Yeah, forget that. I kind of waffle quite a lot and I kind of don't know what I want until I see it, so just ignore that whole idea. It's dead. We're going futuristic. Why did the camera randomly change there? Ooh, don't like that. Why am I bubbling back and forth? Ugh, stop getting distracted. Do I have enough? Oh, look at that. It's fate. Bosh. And also, let's remember, right? When we're away over there, you ain't seeing anything back here anyway. I could make this out of mud. And for all I know from over there, it's the best thing I've ever made. Right, that looks quite cool. I actually really like how that looks. One thing I will say, I'm not happy with that just floating there. With that being said, I'm not happy just having another block there. I can't really have that come down onto the ground because that would be ridiculous. That needs to change. It needs to be fixed, but I have no idea how. I suppose he could just be holding it. They're giant stone warriors, and they can't hold up a stick for more than 20 minutes. Yeah, that'll be fine. So clearly this didn't follow too much of a pattern. It was kind of what I thought I wanted in my head, and I now need to try and replicate that over here. So give me about 3.5 hours, and I'll come back once they're both done, and then we'll have a good look at them. I'll see you in a wee bit. I have absolutely no idea why I decided to build these really weird looking things. Because, I mean, yeah, it looks cool. Well, I mean, in my opinion, it looks cool. This was so hard to replicate. Like, there's a clear pattern, but at the same time, there's just no pattern. There's no logic to it. Like, it looks really cool, though. But I've also had another really good idea, or at least I think it's a really good idea. That's incorrect. I already noticed a mistake, and I'm, what, 23 seconds into the recording. What are you meant to be? Oh, you're a stair? I never would have worked that out, you know? I've already had an idea, and I think it'll make this much better, or it'll make it really useless. So I'm gonna get ready for that, and I'll show you what it is as soon as I actually work out how to do it properly, yeah? I'll see you in a wee second. Actually, no, I won't. Hold on. I think, yes. You need to go. You need to go there. Goodbye and hello. Right. I'll see you in a wee second. I think I've broken my own cardinal rule. I don't think I've lit up down here. I was correct. Are there any creepers? If you blow up my statues, there will be absolute hell to pay. Why am I like this? Now for the idea. And I think before I start with the lava, let's go do the water first. It's probably a lot more safe. Hopefully it won't spill out everywhere. Both source blocks. Doesn't change anything about the aesthetic. That might be a bit cooler than the blue. A bit more see-through. Is that cooler? You'll have to let me know. I think the lava will honestly look better because it won't be see-through. How am I hearing more skeletons? Why am I so bad at filling in areas? Whack you up there. Whack you up there. And now if everything comes burning down, I will scream and cry. Oh, you idiot, you idiot, you idiot. I forgot to put... Oh, no. Oh, hold on. Right. No, I've realized my mistake. We're fine. It can't bleed out anywhere. No, we're good. It's contained. No one panic. Stop panicking. Right, hurry up and leave. I need to just very quickly. Oh, it's gonna go into the room below. Oh, am I stuck in here? Oh, right, this is going so poorly. Oh, that's a fence. I can't get out. I'm stuck. I hate recording things when I don't have an actual plan. All that being said and done, why can I see so much of the grass over here? What have I done differently? Yeah. It's these. That's what it is. Nope, we're fine. I think. Honestly, who left me unsupervised? I'm absolutely useless. Turns out I had forgotten something. Please tell me I have some dirt. Oh, I don't. That is not a problem. No one will ever see it anyway. Let's just use cobblestone. Wait, why am I using I'm literally surrounded by dirt. I could have grabbed a dirt block from anywhere. I'm actually useless, right? Slap you there, slap you there. Right, you should just now I'm just going down a hill. Now, that should just trickle down nicely. Hopefully it doesn't bleed out anywhere. Nope, right, we're good. Nowhere is exposed. Right, splendid. Now, does that look... Yes, that looks much cooler. The lava looks better than the water, but just because the water is a little bit see-through, so it kind of... I don't know. I kind of forgot this would be see-through. Newsflash, water is see-through. Can confirm. That'll do for now. I think that looks pretty cool if you ask me. And if you don't like these, then keep your opinion to yourself. I'm very fragile and I will will cry. I don't even have enough dirt to clean this up. Wow. Right, yeah, cool, right, yeah, right, sound. Steal it from there, put it there, and then what am I gonna do? I don't have dirt. Oh. If I need more than 4 bits, someone's getting slapped. Perfect, great, love that, throw that away. Right, job's a good one. I have absolutely no idea what we're doing next. But it turns out what we're doing next, doing a little bit of experimenting. I'm still really not happy with how the Guardian's eye looks, so we were kind of looking around and seeing just what different kind of grays we could get. So B suggested the smooth stone, which would be perfect if it didn't have this border around it, because then it creates this kind of X in the middle. Then suggested the light gray, and I don't know, the texture on it, it might look good, but it also might look kind of weird. I'm on the fence about that one. My rebuttal was, what about the stone? I said because the little accents here make it look a little bit brighter, that could work nicely, whereas the accents in the wool make it look a little bit darker. And then she just randomly goes, what about clay? I immediately dismissed it, and then I got some, and now I think she's correct. Story of my life. So I think, hopefully, I need one more bit. Oh, look at that. I'll see you over the Guardian farm. I've flown to the I'm gonna die. As it turns out, I'm just gonna walk up the stairs. Right, I'll see you at the Guardian farm. Just before we make our way to the Guardian farm, thought I'd show you this. I really just wasn't happy with the water being completely see-through, but I figured, you know what? Why have the different colors? We can just have lava in both places, and honestly, the orange goes really well with the black stone. Yeah, I think that looks really cool. Just thought I'd give you that wee update. But how easy it is to fly to the Guardian farm? Well, I guess I'm gonna find out. It took quite literally one firework, but I must admit, sometimes the geography of this place really does confuse me because, well, we came from over there, and I have absolutely no idea where I thought I am or where I've built this, but I was not expecting to come in the back of this. I'm not gonna be able to sleep here, am I? I hate these Guardians. I wonder if I can kill them quickly enough that I can sleep. That would not appear to be the case. I wonder if the roof will still count as being too close to monsters. No, blended. Now, I really hope this actually does look better, because if it doesn't, then I'm a little bit out of ideas. Also, it is literally the same episode where I've said, give me your ideas, and now I'm just kind of making up my own. So things still stand. If you have a better idea, honestly, please tell me. I really want this to look good. Plop that in there. Now for the moment of truth. I'm gonna go stand in the exact same place as I did at the start of the episode, just so we can actually see if we like it or not. That was just placed in the wrong place. Now, what do we think of this? Yeah, actually, because the clay, of course, I've still not got a spyglass on me. Because the clay, I think, has a tint of blue. I actually think that suits it quite well. Yeah, I actually think that's the color that I wanted. And it is textured enough where it can, yeah, brilliant. Good job, B. Now that that's done and that is possibly fixed, again, if you have another idea, honestly, just let me know. I'm kind of in the mood to put the walls in. Let me go grab B. Let me find some music. Let's finish the episode with a time lapse. Hopefully that came together quite nicely. I properly asked B for help that time, and hopefully that actually turned out really well. I'm not 1,000,000% sure yet, because I haven't edited it. Hopefully, that'll be the last time lapse until we either do the horns and the tail, or maybe because I don't actually know how they're gonna look just yet, maybe we'll actually work on them together. While this is rendering and then uploading, I'm gonna put in the wall there, the back wall, and the floor, so hopefully by the time the next episode starts, the actual overall shape of this will hopefully be pretty much finished. Or at the very least, that's my aim. Also, Also, myself and B have been looking more and more at this eye, and we are very confident we have found out the actual way that the color should be. If you can work it out in the comments, that would be splendid, because I'm interested to see if we're just idiots, and it was actually really obvious. And obviously the next video won't go up for 2 days, so you have 2 days to think about it, and at the start of the next episode, I'll actually tell you what I was thinking. And then even then, that might be wrong, I'm not 1,000,000% sure, but, you know, we'll work it out sooner rather than later. Right, let's keep this wrap up short and sweet, because the video's already going up late, so hopefully I won't waffle for too long. Actually, that is something I want to talk about. I typically upload my videos at 1:30 UK time. I'm thinking of maybe pushing it till either 2:30 or 3 o'clock, and just that way I'll get an extra hour and a half to actually work on the videos the next day, and hopefully it means I can get to bed earlier than 2 AM every night. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to leave a like. Let me know what you think about the statues over there. Let me know what you think about the columns, and let me know if you're excited that the Guardian will hopefully be finished sometime soon. With that being said, uploading a video every 2 days will hopefully still continue. They will just possibly be an hour later or an hour and a half later. If that is a huge issue, which I'm assuming it won't be, you can let me know, but I think it'll just be the best of both worlds for you. It'll be the best of both worlds for me, and everything will be splendid. So yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You get videos every 2 days. If you like the video, like the video. If you don't, don't. Yeah? Good. Great. So having said that, and with that being said, I hope you stay out of trouble. You don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'll see yous later.